Hi everyone, welcome back to the Casual Watch Review channel. I was a huge video games fan in the 80s. I'll admit it, I was a bit of a geeky kid. I loved Nintendo. I was all about Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, still to this day one of my all-time favourite games. There is a game that I actually had forgotten about, but I know a lot of people at the time in the 80s lost a lot of their pocket money or invested a lot of their pocket money in the arcade machine for this game, and that was the now iconic 1942. And I know the fans of this game remember it very fondly. To celebrate that game, which will be 40 years next year, which is very sobering to think about, Capcom, they have teamed up with AVI-8 to produce a limited edition watch. And this is quite limited edition. This isn't a Seiko limited edition where there's going to be 1,000 of them. As we do the unboxing, I've had to put masking tape over some of the logos on the box because this is a pre-production one. And the production one, they've changed some of the colours of the text. So they've just asked me not to show the actual, the misprint basically on this box. So let's flip the camera around, we'll do the review, and then let me know at the end whether you were a fan of this game and also what you think of the watch as well. The AVI-8 Flyboy Capcom 1942 Automatic Limited Edition, wow, that's a mouthful, is a collaboration between AVI-8 and the video game publisher Capcom. The outer box features a stylized image from the game and looks great. Reminds me of when you used to buy video games and they had amazing artwork on the outside, but sometimes the games didn't always live up to the artwork or the promise that the artwork made. I believe the production models will also come with a set of custom commissioned limited edition print by a famed illustrator and designer called Nash Ramos. Once you open the box, you're presented with a cool letter and a set of stickers of Nash's work. The inner box is a bit of a disappointment, mainly due to the colour choices. This I feel could have been more earth tones, tying it into the military theme. This is a pre-production box, and as mentioned in the intro, I had to cover the text because that will change, so maybe the colour scheme will change as well. Maybe the box would look cool, shaped like a retro arcade machine. When you open the box, you can see the additional strap and warranty card with a similar stylized artwork to the outer box. Unfortunately, I think the outer box sets the tone the inner box doesn't really deliver on. The Flyboy 1942 features a striking design that showcases elements directly drawn from the video game. The indexes, dial and hands take on a three-dimensional representation of the actual screen art. The dial has pixelated planes, but I think the highlight of the game influence is the striking second hand. This depicts the hero's plane and a missile or gun trail. The use of several different colours on the second hand really brings that to life. The hour and minute hands are hollowed out and are entirely loomed as opposed to just the middle like we see on most other watches. This is where we see the watch's party trick. The Swiss superluminous loom is incredible, even down to the hero's plane on the second hand being fully loomed. We have two different colours on display, and they've even loomed the hero and enemy planes on the dial mid-attack. Just awesome. They've even gone to the lengths of adding a pixelated effect to the date and the text for automatic. They have gone all out with the theming. It's very impressive. The watch is constructed of 316L stainless steel, and the case is coming in at 41mm. Here you can see it on my 7.2-inch wrist. The scratch-resistant sapphire crystal ensures excellent clarity. Powering the watch is the Japanese Seiko NH35A automatic movement. AVI-8 usually does a good job of having both quartz and mechanicals in its lineup. The watch is priced at $385, a really good deal for the specs. The watch is not just a piece of nostalgia or gimmick. This is a solid feeling watch. The size gives it a nice wrist presence, and the details linking it to the game only become evident as you look closer at the watch. From a distance, this looks like a Flieger/aviation watch with the excellent legibility of the dial and onion-style crown. The co-branding is there, but it's not overt. The watch's 41mm case does span the wrist. The watch does have presence both visually and weight-wise. You know you're wearing it. Surprisingly though, the case is low profile at only 11.3mm thick with a lug-to-lug of 48.6. This low-profile case is aided by the with a flat case back featuring more beautiful artwork and the flat sapphire crystal. So a large but still very wearable watch. This version has a coated case but feels like a satin, slightly gunmetal finish. The bracelet is a tad jangly, but it does complete the look. The clasp is secure and has a security fold over. We can also see some more details of the game embossed in the mechanism itself. In addition to the bracelet, the watch also includes an additional 22mm military style strap and a changing tool. Two things I think will divide opinion is the etching of the Capcom pixelated logo on the side. I personally think they could have gone all in and loomed this as well, but let me know your thoughts. The second is the modest water resistance of 50 meters. I guess as long as you don't wear it vigorously swimming, you should be okay. The Capcom 1942 is a cool collaboration between AVI-8 and Capcom, I think, capturing the essence of the iconic video game in a stylish and reliable watch. But I am interested to know how many of the younger generation of collectors may know about the game. I have to be honest, I'd forgotten about it till this watch crossed my desk. This is a niche watch needing to appeal to fans of the game, aviation and mechanical watches all at the same time, I would say. This watch, however, is very limited. It has 300 of this version that you're seeing here, and there is also 300 of a stainless steel version. This watch is set for release on the 28th of July 2023, and it's available in those two colorways, priced at $365 for the stainless steel model and $385 for the model that you're seeing here, and I'll put details in the description down below. So a big thanks for the team over at AVI-8 for sending me this watch in for review. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll see you next time on Casual Watch Reviews.